Collective. I just bathed, so my hair's not done up, and it's my bare face, and it's giving your person prefers when you're not trying too hard. Your person prefers when you speak your mind with no filters. Okay, let's see what the tarot messages have to say. I'm getting citrus fruits, either the fragrance or literally the fruit, or you may have seen it as a symbol. It's giving like when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I'm like making the best out of things. We have, what is this? The Seven of Wands. It's reversed. So I think someone was very resistant to seeing the good in things, the good in people. It's giving who hurt you. It's giving you or your person may have expressed some raw, deep feelings, and they might have even been some dark thoughts. And it's giving you or your person may have viewed it as a red flag, but it's more like this person felt safe sharing with you some of these dark energies, because maybe they don't share, like, you're their special person, so they don't share these things with other people, but they shared them with you. And it was sort of a test to see if you were safe for this, you or your person was safe for the other. Like, they may have decided to trust you with the information, and how you react tells them whether or not they should continue sharing. And it's giving love languages. Like, someone may not be a man or woman of very many words, or like flip it the other way around. Someone is a man or woman of a lot of words. And there's the type of person who, it doesn't matter if they're saying a lot of words or very little words, they mean everything they say, versus someone who doesn't mean all the words that they say. So sometimes you have to have a filter with people who are a little bit of both. I'm hearing if you want something serious, it's time to get serious. Ooh, whoa. We have Queen of Wands reversed. Right here on the floor is a Knight of Cups. From my understanding, I think this person, it's giving like, what's the rush? If you know this is the one, it's giving, what's the rush? Someone, though, might have rushed in the beginning because it's like waiting your whole life to feel this way. And now that you've had confirmations, it's like Spirit saying that there's an energy of, you may feel at a distance from your person because they're choosing to go towards you, which means they have to get rid of the blockages that exist in the connection, because if they were to move towards you with the blockages, the whole thing is just going to blow up in everyone's faces. So they have to have their space to clear the path to you. Ooh, I'm getting a star card, but it's the reversed star, and Hanged Man reverse. From those two, I'm getting someone doubted this connection, and they even might have even doubted you because it's giving too good to be true. The Star card can be quite, it can indicate rare. It can indicate like this energy of like this person was scared of how deeply they felt it for you because they've never wanted to marry someone before or have a family with someone before. They never felt that way for someone. They thought they never would. With the Sun card and the Fool and the King of Cups, they may have fumbled you in the beginning because they treated you like everyone else when they weren't supposed to. But that's just kind of, this person may have been in their ego. They may have repeated something in their ego as well. Someone that they maybe felt really comfortable with previously, and it's because it's like they're comfortable with what they already know, but maybe what they know is toxic, or what they know is their ex. So they went back to, or a fling, or friends with benefits. They went back to something they know because it felt safe. But then they realized, as they got to know you more, that you are the safe person, that you are nurturing, you are loving. The Sun card is giving nurturing, it's giving fertile, it's giving starting a family, starting like life. And they aren't going to get like these long term, like, so your person wants a family, they want true love, they want a future. And so, but they will not get it from the things that they chose when they were choosing their ego, when they're choosing materialistic things. Someone who has conditions when it comes to love. You have to do this for me to, this has to happen for, like, it's like transactional. And you showed them, you or your person has shown that there's no terms and conditions, that you're going to love them anyway. Let's see some more messages for collective. Page of Pentacles reversed. Someone, so we have these two pages. They want to come forward with an offer. They want to, but they don't know how. They want to, but they don't have the means as well, is what I'm hearing. Like, so right now there may be a distance as well, because they are gathering the means to be able to bring forward an offer. They don't want to offer you something half-assed. They want to give you the romance and the passion that you desire. So you may feel like something's missing, is because they're gathering it. Like, you may be trying to microdose. You may be trying to just get what you can from your person because you already know it's your person. But it's giving, Spirit wants me to say, what's the rush? What's the rush? Your impatience may be ruining things. And I'm hearing gratitude attitude's gonna take you really far. Like, you may be too specific with how you want things to go, and that being really specific is making your person not feel like what they're doing is enough. So the perfect example of this is that I wanted, I was going through it emotionally the other day. I have a lot of things going on, and my person picked up on that, and I didn't have to tell them. They just randomly, well, not randomly, they intuitively picked up on it and called me. For me, it was random. I didn't expect them to call me, and I was so happy. I was very, very happy to hear from them. They called me to check in, and I expressed my feelings, my thoughts, my feelings, what was going on with me, and it's giving heard. But then they probably require the time to understand and deliver, right? So what I got from them wasn't everything I wanted or needed, but I still got a pleasant surprise, you know, and I wanted more. I definitely wanted more than what I got, but it was what they had. And that is enough. That is plenty, right? Especially if it was a struggle for them, or if they had to, like, they had to set up some parameters in order to come around. Maybe some things were in the way. Maybe, you know, just all sorts of things can get in the way sometimes. And quite simply, it could just be being busy. Like, you know, someone just wants to give you the appropriate time and space and attention. And so I wanted more, though. And so I asked for another check-in later in the night. And we didn't check in again. And the core of the story is this. By the end of the day, I was just like, thank you for checking in, because it gave me X, Y, and Z for the rest of my day, because I was going through it, you know. They uplifted me, and I craved more, but that's where some of the work I have to do for myself. This person can't do all the heavy lifting for me. I've got to see what they were able to do, and I have to accept that, whether I like it or not. And it's giving growing the love that exists. Like, it's giving starting small and growing, so you may be ahead of yourself in many forms, where you can see a future with this person, but you're in present day, you're not there yet, and you're just applying all this future energy on something that's not there yet. Like, someone needs to calm down a little bit. I'm also hearing you may have entered each other's lives a little early because you're magical, and love is powerful, and it's making moves. So you may not feel like they're making moves on you, but it's because they're making moves in their life. It's giving you our motivation for this person to get their life together, because otherwise they weren't seeing the circumstances being worth it. So there is no other choice but to enter one another's lives. Even though it feels like chaos, it's because this person, like, you may be underestimating someone's best during the worst time of their life. And someone needs to, with this King of Pentacles, it kind of unraveled a lot, but it's giving stay grounded. Like, you know you want this person, you know that this person is the one, but they may not be showing you, like, they may not be their best self, but you're bringing out the best in them. And that's where I'm just hearing potential. Like, you see this person's potential, and they weren't living it when you met them. And you may have been surprised by that. But then for them, you loving them as hard as you did, or in the ways that you do, it's showing them an energy of Maybe I do deserve this. Or they may be going back and forth between thinking this way. Like they're like, maybe I deserve it. No, I don't deserve it. Maybe I deserve it. No, I don't deserve it. And it's giving like the power of love. This person is, I'm hearing this person is asking for your patience. I'm also hearing worth waiting for, like, because it's also giving, you may not know your person very well and vice versa. And it's like, the more you get to know one another, the better the love is going to be. This person's not a mind reader, like maybe they are, okay? Maybe there's telepathy in the connection because there's a connection, but they're not going to be able to do it 24/7. They're going to need you to co-create. They're going to need you to help them, because the skill of having telepathy, can you imagine how much brain power it takes to read someone's mind, especially maybe some things that some people that don't want their minds read. And where there's like context clues that maybe other people are intervening. Some things like just don't make sense, and some things do make sense, and they're able to. It's just giving like the more people that are involved in the connection, the more confusing it gets when it comes to telepathy. And so your person or you may be getting advice and is giving cut that crap right now, because the advice you're getting are from people who don't know your person like you do. They don't know what has happened in your private conversations as well. They're going to be projecting what they would do or what they're thinking, what they would say, and it's going to throw your person off, because they're wanting to get to know you. They're not wanting to get to know your friend. Like, some women like flowers. Some women like chocolates. Some women like concert tickets. Some women like other paraphernalia. Some women do or do not like porn. Some women like other women. Some women don't like other women. Some women, and flip it with men, some men like cars, some men don't really care to learn about auto mechanics. Some men like fashion, some men don't. The Chariot, okay. Forward movement's coming in, okay. If you want forward movement, keep progressing with the connection. If you don't want forward movement, say something. The sooner the better is what I'm hearing. And you may be able to help this connection move along faster if you express your wants and needs. If you want romance, say you want that. If you want love letters, say you want that. If you want flowers, say you want that. It's giving like dropping hints isn't going to do, it's not going to hit. Okay, dropping hints is not going to hit. You're going to have to express more directly. They may think that your gesture, like for example, if you gave your person flowers because you want flowers, they're not going to connect that. They're just going to think, wow, that was a nice gesture. And that's it. Like some people don't overthink like you do. Because they don't have room for overthinking. Like they already say and do everything that makes sense to them, that they need to do, and you're over here like beating around the bush. And so like this connection, it would serve this connection to be more direct. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is definitely maybe you're novice when it comes to expression. This person, I'm also hearing, they think it's cute when you're mad or unraveling, because it validates that you have feelings. You know, it makes you human, because no one's perfect anyway. And so like when you know, bare face, you just showered, you like look like a normal person, like they really appreciate when you look normal. Because they can't live up to like perfect standards. It's giving perfectly imperfect. 3 of Wands. This person's waiting for you to make things a bit easier for them, or vice versa, because they're having a hard time figuring out what you want, what you need, and what you want to do about them. Stuff, they're having a hard time figuring that out. Like they may have an idea because you're giving them ideas, you're dropping hints, but they're not going to do anything until you express more directly, is what I'm hearing. And then it's going to benefit you to compliment your person too. Like, especially when they do something that you like, make sure they know that you like it. Like, my person sang to me on the phone and was like coming up with lyrics all about me, and I like so adore that. I so love it. I definitely had to make sure they knew that so I get more of it. If there's anything that you want more of, make sure that you're saying that for sure. The way this person views you, and they may be holding back the way that they're like, they may be holding back their perceptions. It could be because you have a fear of being perceived, but it's giving they manifested you, and they're afraid of telling that to you because maybe it could be used against them. Like, you're exactly what I want, you're exactly what I need, and that could be that maybe it was used against them in the past. Someone who, you know, they were willing to give everything to someone, and then they gave everything and got nothing back. And so this person is, the justice is they're protecting their heart. They've been protecting their heart since the beginning, but it's giving the longer that they've been protecting their heart, that's not serving the connection justice. And so you're going to, oh, look at the manifestation, the Magician. This person's doing their best, okay? So if you are wanting more from this person, it may make this person feel like they're not enough. Just appreciate what they are doing right now. You know, take it easy. Like, really, what's the rush? Yeah, there's so many good energies here with the reading. It's like mixed. You're getting mixed feelings because this person is also letting go of previous past pains. They may realize they're being really triggered and putting it on you, but you haven't done those things. They're just it's giving you reminded of the past when you have the future. Your person wants a future with you, so they're really triggered about the past because that stuff needs to get out of the way. And they may have a hard time seeing that. They may confuse that with, oh, I want my ex back. Stay grounded. Even in your time apart, you could continue to progress the connection by focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals. This card comes up again. It's sort of like you have options as to what to do. You know, you have your goals, your aspirations, your dreams. You have family members and friends that need you. You have coworkers that need you. You have maybe chores around the house that need you. You have errands to run. So while you have to dive into those things, so does your person. And that's okay. I'm hearing when you're not getting attention from your person, don't go to another person. Rather, choose yourself. And the Lover's card is giving, like, you have a choice in what you do. Make sure you're making healthy choices. Make sure you're staying safe. The wheel is indicating lessons learned. And now you can apply them. Like, things don't have to be as bad or as hard as they used to be. And I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you for being magical and sharing your magic with me, letting me channel the magic. This was Magic with Melly.